Haley.
I said,
by the way, we're live.
Okay.
Oh.
I know. I saw that when Eric was doing the song part, and I was like,
Dodge that one by an inch, Eric.
Hey, I know what I was. I'm a professional, guys. I assume we're always live the second I log in.
Mm-hmm.
Gee whiz.
And let me pee. Hey, what's up, Chuck? I'm gonna pee and then we'll get started.
I actually lately, because I do the quality time pod. I got in trouble with dear sweet Ashley Pontius early on in the podcast because she was like, I did not know you were fucking rolling at that part. I was like, listen, we got one rule. Second that Zoom room chat, so the second you're in front of a microphone, Zoom is broadcasting to the world, baby.
Yep.
Yeah. But now she knows, and we've reached the thing. Sometimes she'll send me a message like, yeah, you're going to have to not do that beginning part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because her parents listen and stuff like that. So
That's going to be weird.
Huh.
Yeah. We found out that somebody at her work, her boss, listens to the quality time.
Oh, wow.
And she didn't know this, and she was like, so how's Eric doing? He was like, Eric? He's just like, yeah, the guy you do the podcast with. And she just went,
honestly, like, if I went into work and someone was like, how are the arson dudes? I'd be like, I will have my desk cleared by the end of the day.
Yeah. I go out of my way to not tell family and friends.
I'm glad my family and friends are so unsupportive of everything I do. Because actually, that's not true. So actually, the ones that do, they always listen to Game Night, though, so I can say whatever I want about them now. But yeah, because some of them do, but they listen to Game Night. Most don't.
Oh, thank God.
I know.
That's why I always go by the surname Cara Dune, just in case somebody comes after me. Then only Cara Dune gets fired.
That's a good call.
Can't believe conservatives are under attack.
Yeah, I mean, like, shit. I don't know. Like, maybe just don't say a bunch of weird shit about the Holocaust, I guess.
Tommy, is that a donut?
Although I do think it's very funny that her new boss is indeed Jewish. One Ben Shapiro is producing the new movie that she's in.
And what did Cara Dune say? What did I miss? What happened?
She compared being Republican to being a Jewish person during the Holocaust.
Wait, who is Cara Dune?
Gina Serrano.
Former U.S. He was in the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's like the ultimate fighter-looking woman.
Yeah.
No, I remember looking at it. I didn't hear about that part where she compared to being a Jewish person in the Holocaust. But I remember seeing a tweet that somebody had posted, and I was like, that doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah, don't you remember when all the Jewish people in Germany stormed the Capitol building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, no.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
No, and they took him to camps where people hurt their feelings.
Well, you remember that's why the Germans were persecuting the Jews, is because the Jews were being super racist and saying saying racist, hateful stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Classic Judaism.
That's one of the tenets of Judaism.
There's actually a Jewish ceremony where you all walk around with bamboo torches. Shout, "You will not replace us!"
Or no, we will not replace ourselves!
Please, we'll replace you.
We don't know. That actually was the first Hanukkah.
Nagila won't replace us. Nagila won't replace us.
And why did you... You turned it into an N-word.
No.
It's Hava Nagila.
That's what I said, Nagila.
Whoa.
Okay.
Hava Nagila.
Whoa.
This is taking a turn. We should never talk about current events on this show.
Oh, yeah. Good times, guys. Good
You cannot cancel that which was never started.
That is true.
Painfully true.
Okay, you guys ready?
Do you think we could get Gina Carano on the show? Can we get her on tonight?
Probably now.
Do you think so?
We'll briefly
The
change
calendar
our
is
name
cleared
and branding to Rightfinder.
Yeah. I'll be Ben. I'll just pretend. Hey, very good. How's the picture pig along?
Hey, but everything we've heard about her, How hard will she laugh at our jokes, though?
Yeah.
Oh no, she would love the show.
We love it.
Honestly, like at the end, and then when Gina Serrano is gonna be like, "Hey, Brad, what are you?" I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what's up, Gina Serrano?" Like, I do love large, awful white women, so.
I think the big step into getting our country unified is Brian banging Gina.
Yeah, it's like, hey, look, man, just.
Yeah, they're like, hey, look, we'll make you the mayor of a city in Star Wars if you bang Brian. Like, they'll let her back in. I'm like, oh, I can't. She banged a guy that's almost black.
Pretty much. Honestly, like, she wins twice.
Mm-hmm. For her
I mean,
PR.
honestly, this is probably the best thing to happen to Gina Serrano.
And she's like, oh, look at your Space Force kid.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no, she would just be like.
Try and step in and see if I had any game, though, because of my Jewish heritage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If she double team both of you,
Right.
Whoa.
Also-
do a flank and spank.
Indeed.
This is the healing our country needs.
May the full skin be with you.
I was holding up the body positivity, and that's the lowest she'll go on.
I tell her my Star Wars sex joke. Star Wars sex joke. Like, my favorite position is the Jedi because it's forced.
A joke from a more civilized age.
Yeah.
I used to say that on stage.
I know, I remember.
What's up, Step Sith?
All right, we got to. Okay, we got to start.
No, yeah.
Right. Hey.
Welcome to
Laughfinder. Regular.
Didn't
I did share it.
Nice.
Yeah, you did, and I didn't.
Listen
The
to
Laughfinder.
Hey guys, welcome to Laughfinder, Baltimore's premier Pines-based comedy podcast for Giorina Serrano. For Vagina Serrasso. The Roger Vagina, that woman from Star Wars who lost her job. I'm Tommy Simbazo, and thank you, and I'll be playing Big Nancy Baby, yeah, leads in your Robo Recall, yeah. I got a new, and I'm gonna toot your boot.
Nice.
That means I'm gonna do cocaine off your butt.
Hell yeah.
Cool, guys. I'm excited because we are just a few days away from when I record my special. I've hit every open mic except for the one last night, but I did a guest set at Magoobies last weekend, and I feel confident. I feel that I am ready. I can do this.
How's the setup going to be, Tommy? It's not Zoom. You have a live audience, but it's a small, socially distanced audience.
Yeah, they're doing it the way that Magoobies does it, where it's they're limited to 100 people inside.
Yeah. And this is in Virginia.
Yeah, in Arlington, Virginia. Just I'll be able to spit on MagFest, where MagFest is held at the
What's
gate.
your understanding about how it's going to be filmed?
This year they deserve.
What?
What's your understanding about like the filming setup?
They're going to use cameras.
Okay.
But I mean, like, this is an independent crew?
Yes.
I mean, they're not
independent crew in that this is Adam Carolla's distribution company that's putting it all together.
How many camera people are going to be there?
I don't know.
If I was to guess 3.
Yeah, I would guess 3. I hope they let me use my microphone.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Tell our listeners about your holster that you made.
Oh, yeah, I made, I don't have it. It's not right next to me, but let me go get it. I'll get it after I introduce somebody. But that's it about me. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking of holsters, this man uses many a woman in the area to holster his penis. Ladies and gentlemen, actor, writer, comedian, and Mordecai to my Rigby, Mr. Brian Brett. Just hold my cock. Foreskin around the block.
Okay, I don't. Around the block, though, that's just a lot.
Nice freestyling.
I mean, yeah, no, we do a lot of rapping on this show now. Around the block seems like a whole bunch. I don't know. I'm pretty boring. I'm trying to think. I made a fun video about WandaVision yesterday. That was the thing I did.
I watched that, by the way, Brian. That was great.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I think I'm going to start making more video stuff because I don't leave my house.
It would have been. I would have liked it just a tidbit better if the head was a little larger and more prominent in it.
Okay, that's fair. It's really that's a good note. I will make it. I have the most fucking ratchet setup for how I did this, Eric. You'll be impressed with this. So what I did was, like, alright, so I have like the good computer that I'm using right now. That I use for all my streaming shit. Then I have like the computer that I use for like writing and watching pornography and work. So what I did see was I made a PowerPoint on the other computer. I then just stuck the HDMI into this computer, green screened myself in front of it on the good computer, and that's how I did it, which it actually did not take me very long to do.
Can I suggest a name for it? I like Brian Breakdown.
Brian Breakdown. I like those. Brian's Breakdowns. So yeah, I'm gonna probably start doing some more of those because I choose not to leave home.
No, I liked it. It was funny. Like when you did that, you're like, oh, it's science. Magic is just science we don't understand.
Yeah.
I did not have a good Thor impression.
Oh, no, what it does. I mean, that was like, actually, I was actually just trying to do fucking Terry Jones in fucking Monty Python. The whole, like, no, science and the magic are the same. Yeah, like, it's good. Like goofy shit. But, yeah, so I'll probably doing some of those. I'm pretty sure I already know what's going to happen exactly in Winter Soldier and Falcon and Winter Soldier. But anyway.
Oh, really? What's your theory there?
Okay, so here's my theory. This is only
quick theory.
Okay, so
elevator pitch.
Elevator pitch. Here's the deal, right? So Baron Zemo likes to use information to turn people against each other, right? So what's he gonna do? He's gonna review. I think this, and like the other shows are introducing the Young Avengers and shit, right? So I'm pretty sure this show, it's like gonna be about like him releasing the secret of the original Black Captain America, Elijah Bradley. And that's going to be the big secret that he does. That way he can introduce Patriot. It ties in the Captain America thing. It ties in that whole Baron Zemo using information against the heroes. I'm done.
There's a Black Captain America?
Yes, in the comic books, originally, before Steve Rogers, this whole The Truth comic from like the late 90s, early 2000s was pretty much like, they tested the serum on a black guy first. Elijah Bradley.
Of course.
And it, like, also, like, the thing was, like, it did make him strong, but over time it caused him to be, like, neurologically degenerative. And so it's probably gonna, I think the show is gonna be about that, and also, like, all that U.S. agent shit. So, yeah.
You have to call him Blackton America.
I call him Blackton Black America.
Yeah.
Here's the holster.
Oh.
They weren't sure if it worked. They were like, God, he's still just regularly jacked. How do we even know? God.
Jesus.
Oh, man. I like how your holster has a force.
Yeah, it has a pussy.
It does have a front pussy.
A black one for Black History. Because I made this, I could say it.
No, I don't think that's how it works. Oh, also, I'll be playing Flarn.
All right. And speaking of saying words that he shouldn't do, this next man will be canceled the very moment anyone ever hears an episode of his other podcast, which is titled N-Word Time. Ladies, actor, writer, comedian, and professional news, Mr. Eric Woodward. No one calling.
Hey everybody, my name is Eric Woodworth, and I'll be reprising my role as Top Chrysanthemum, the leshy fellow from the depths of the woods, the druid with all the answers, and he's about to put Skater back in nature?
Yeah.
That was, I guess that nature.
Another t-shirt.
Killed it.
You've done it again, Eric.
That's all I got, man. No, nothing much. I'm excited. Me and Tommy are going before his special to a cabin in the woods, where various forms of homosexual and erotic things will happen to get his mind right and ready for this Hulu event. So I'm very excited about that. A little bit worried about the 8 inches of snow that's coming. Supposedly,
we're leaving early in the morning. We're probably gonna leave at like 7 a.m.
I was not doing that, so that was might be rough for me. But I'm gonna just, you know what? I'm just gonna put on the Shining soundtrack and just make my way towards you guys. I'm sure I'll be fine. Cell phone reception in the mountains is always really good.
What time are you leaving to get there?
I still have to work on Thursday, so I'm gonna leaving after.
No, it's like 3 hours away. It's 3 hours and 15 minutes away.
I looked it up. This isn't news to me.
Okay.
I got this.
Okay.
I don't. Either that or I'll just flake out and not come at all. It's not.
I like how our friend Erica is coming Saturday when people are leaving. Well, I'm leaving.
I have Erica in my phone. Old piss mouth.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, you mean piss mouth?
Yeah, old piss mouth. Shout out to,
I don't want to know about how she earned that nickname.
she got a blanket.
She let a gentleman piss in her mouth during a sexual interlude.
But I am on a group text with her, and I've saved her name as Erica Old Piss Mouth, and I never don't laugh when I see it pop up. Always works.
Nice. So, speaking of a mouthful of piss, this man's breath smells like the exact opposite.
Oh, that was
Mouthful of shit. Ladies and gentlemen, WYPR Rock on Mr. Aaron Higgins.
Hey, thank you very much. Aaron Higgin, pleased to be reprising my role here with the Arson Dudes as Guy Jin. Why? No. Shaolin monk with mighty powers like poison hand technique and mystic fist and flurry of blows. I'm feeling a little funky tonight because I got my COVID vaccine yesterday.
Why how'd you get yours? Why?
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm an educator.
Yeah.
I'm a secondary education educator. So, but I had to go to Elkton, Maryland. I had to drive to Elkton, Maryland to a CVS up there. It was cool though. I mean, got the shot. They, you wait, you just wait in line for 15 minutes with other people who were at that same time slot. You're just staring at like the aisles of CVS, and then you have your turn and you get your jab, and then they say, go wait over there for 15 minutes and make sure you don't grow a second head, and then you can leave.
Does anybody, when I finally am eligible to get the vaccine, will one of you guys go with me and just be like the guy that films cell phone camera? And the second I do it, they're like, so how you feeling? I feel fine. And I go, ah! And I have like a thing that just starts squirting. I collapse and writhe in pain.
Just immediately drop down, start masturbating. Like, oh, what's happening? What is happening?
All right, hear me out. Can we get you a Quado?
From
Total Recall, like Quad!
Oh, wait, start the reactor. That guy?
Yeah.
I've never forgiven my wife for when either of my children were both very, very young and could like be in like a little baby holder on the front of me, that she would never let me make a weird flesh suit with them. So
Come on.
For fuck it was always, oh, let's make him a cute tiger. Shut up. Let me have the baby for 1 hour to walk.
Yeah, for one Halloween, it's first Halloween, it's a Quado.
Yeah,
So now I gotta have another kid. That's
and speaking of Quados.
Fuck. Probably not Dorian, huh?
This next guy consumed his twin in the womb. Ladies and gentlemen, the best damn audio answer in the biz, Mr. Ben Hancock. Hold me closer on your man's side. Ben, you know it.
Well, of course I know it. It's me.
I like the length, and I feel like it could use more. I am back. I'll be playing Kev this week. And this week I actually, for the first time ever, sat down and watched from start to finish The Shining. And that movie is bad.
Wait, what?
That is not a good movie.
Wait.
Shelley Duvall is an awful actress. The kid is possibly a worse actor. The sound design is terrible. The kid rolls onto the carpet, and 2 seconds later, it sounds like he's rolling on the carpet. Hey, fuck you, Eric.
Ben?
It's a bad movie.
You're fired.
It's a bad movie.
You're
You guys
fucking
need to rewatch that movie.
I've seen The Shining a million fucking times.
Yeah, go ahead and rewatch it, thinking to yourself,
Ben, you know
I've
what?
seen movies from 2020. Let me think about what this movie looks
Okay,
like.
Ben, you know what? Maybe The
Not a
Shining is
good
bad
movie.
You're a bad person.
Not a good.
Ben is throwing hand grenades.
Yeah, I just, like, Jesus Christ. It's not, like, my favorite movie, but The Shining is a good movie.
I, in fact, bought The Shining on Blu-ray to just rewatch it very recently. And I fucking still love it. It's great.
What?
I think, you know what? Listen, there's a lot of people out there. Maybe it's not your thing. And, you know, I respect your decision as a human being to be total trash. I mean, I don't care. It's cool, but it's a great film.
I think you guys might be spoiled by having watched it when you were younger. I'm sure it was great when it came out. It's almost 30 years old now.
It's actually 40 years old. You dumb bitch.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Oh, you're wrong on so many
In
levels.
chat, Tom Nutty agrees with you in chat.
Oh, cool.
Right, here we go, Tom.
Oh, good.
You know what?
Oh, good. Tom Nutty
Fuck
agrees
Tom
with
Nutty.
you.
And, nationally recognized film critic Thomas
Yeah,
Nutty.
Tom
Yeah.
Nutty? Yeah. Oh,
Thomas
from highlights.
Nathaniel?
Oh, Tom Nutty. I know he writes for Highlights for Children. I know he's their
And,
film guy.
Ashley says, "Could I replace Ben on this podcast?"
No.
Just wait around. It won't be long.
And now maybe I should let him know, Dorian, your video has been frozen.
It's been so long.
Oh,
It's been so long.
Yeah, I just kept
I thought
thinking
he was
like,
just holding.
Me too, but it was
Yeah.
a smile the whole time.
No.
if it's not, that's just Dorian like, yep.
Yeah. I just assume Dorian's is not paying attention. Yeah, no.
during this
Can
part
you
of the
guys still
show.
hear me?
Anyway.
We hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm practicing my ventriloquism.
Oh, so did
Dude,
you make Ben say
incredible.
The Shining was a shitty movie?
Yeah.
I thought I'd frame someone as an exercise.
I mean, look, all right, Stanley Kubrick didn't psychologically destroy Shelley Duvall to make a bad movie.
He said, "All work and no play makes this a shitty movie." That's
She
what
is a terrible actress. Just
Okay,
the
Ben.
worst.
Just the amount of psychological torture. They did hundreds of takes. He, literally tortured her for months.
Oh, you mean like a movie shooting? I know how they go.
No. He went above and beyond. No,
I've been on college level movie sets
Okay, cool.
that have better acting
Ben,
than Shelley Duvall.
No, okay.
in
Look,
The Shining.
I'm sorry. You think I don't know, Brandon or Mark Unger and Stanley Kubrick are somehow equivalent.
I'm not
director
saying
sets to
Stanley
be on.
Kubrick. I'm not saying Stanley Kubrick did a bad job. Stanley Kubrick did a fine job. Shelley Duvall did a terrible job.
Okay, I'm just gonna let this go so we can have the rest of the show because this is gonna be me yelling at Ben for 45 minutes.
Besmirch the sweet
like,
name.
Ben's like, "I have an opinion." And Dorian's like, "You're wrong."
Yes, he is wrong. Opinions are subjective, but not about The Shining.
It's like when you have. I recently reconnected. A girl I knew as a child sent me a message.
I'm just fine.
And we because John Elizondo died.
Sure.
Right?
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah.
But she did message me. I said, "Man, I'm just excited to get the vaccine so that everything can start working." She was like, "I'm not gonna get it. I think that the body needs to develop its own immunities." And I'll be like, "Well, I think you're an idiot."
Yeah.
75 up to 100,000 people are dead. All right, so yeah. Oh, but guys, look, now his camera's moving again, and we can get his take on this whole Shining debacle, ladies and gentlemen. The best damn DM on this Zoom conference call, Mr. Dorian.
Hey, I've actually not had a chance to see The Shining.
I'm gonna go.
I would love to get your opinion on it with fresh eyes in 2021.
It's no Medea movie.
I'm sure it's great. If you watched it when you were young. I thought Darby O'Gill and the Little People was a great movie. I bet if I watched it now,
Darby O'Gill.
it was a shitty old Sean Connery movie about
it's-
banshees and...
It's
I've
a little
never
bit.
heard of
Yeah.
the movie Darby
One of
O'Gill.
Stanley Kubrick's lesser known films.
It was one of Quentin Tarantino's
Right
first.
after Clockwork Orange, he made Darby O'Gill.
Oh my god.
Oh man, you've never seen a little person do ultraviolence. You haven't. Oh fuck! All
Yo,
right.
Dorian, how's
Let's-
life, dude?
Me and my little Drew.
Pretty good. Found out that I don't have cancer, at least not yet.
All right.
Did you think you did?
Well, I went in for a checkup, and they were like, "Yeah, why don't you come in for a colonoscopy?"
No.
Wait, how old are you? You are 40. You're younger than me, right? How old are
I'm
you?
older by a year.
Okay.
Well, and that's the thing, because I'm still too young for one.
Yeah.
But they did the checkup and they were like, yeah, why don't you come in?
Yeah, you might be too young for one unless you got old Hancock's rectum over here. This thing's seen a couple of hoses.
They put the camera in here.
They removed the polyp. and they were like,
Polyp. There was Polyp Abdul. Polyp Abdul.
But they were like, yeah, that was pre-cancerous, so
Damn.
we'll see you next year.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, that's good that you're okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather not have cancer because genetically speaking, it is a favorite pastime of my family.
Oh, that's not good.
So, but not yet.
That's good.
Think I'll hold off on smoking.
All right. Who had Dorian in their Deadpool this week?
Well,
All right.
Well, anyway,
Alright.
that's
write the next 4 seasons of the show before.
yeah, right. Who are you going to will this show to?
Someone you hate?
Jim Meyer.
I rule you all.
There's poop in all of your beds.
When Dorian stops GMing this is when we get Brian just making everything like an allegory for the Fast and the Furious. It'll be fun season 1, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
If
it's.
Dorian dies, we have to start playing modules.
I don't want that.
Hey, everyone, I have some sad news, some good news and bad news. Bad news is we lost our Game Master Dorian. The good news is we'll be playing Rise of the Rune Lord.
I mean, do they have like responses to the shit we would try to pull?
I guess.
Okay.
For some unlucky DM.
No.
No, it's gonna be like. It's like, can we set it on fire or have sex with it? Does Paizo have a response for that?
Strahd from Ravenloft is like, get off me!
Yeah, Alexander says that he's got me going. I die first in this group.
Oh, you're on the first on the list.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, you don't have to agree so quick. I've got to the end of this episode. I'm going to pull an Aaron, and before the episode ends, I'll stand up and take my headphones off and lay on the floor and die.
oh man, that's fun. I got Aaron outliving all of us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that I'm a teetotaler.
Well, because he's a celebrity here in Baltimore, so he's been drinking the blood of children.
Yeah.
To stay
That's
young.
right. That's right. I can't tell you too much about it, but it's.
And with that, let's get things started.
All right, ready? Oh yeah, bringing me the beat. Here we go. Previously on the Laughfinder show, Lana had a mystery to solve. She said, "Yo, arson dudes, follow me to the cemetery." Word up, shit's about to get scary. We end up directly below a graveyard. Basically a grotesque corkscrew boulevard. We take a nap like a deep-sea carbuncle. Lana looks around for the body of her uncle. Juan finds a chest, pops it open, and snap! There's a funky aroma, and we all jump back. You guessed it. Her uncle's in there. But before we even have time to despair, a phantom shows up with glowing red eyes. We roll initiative. To our surprise, the phantom is impervious to physical attacks, but some sunlight hits him and he hits the mat. Hobbs and Shaw save the motherfucking day, cause they dig some holes and they hit him with a sun ray. Faith, that's what it takes to kill a wraith. That and the dank ass eighth of the funky green stuff, we take a puff and celebrate the victory. Arson dudes going down in history as the heroes most incandescent, and that, my friends, brings us up to the present.
Oh yeah! Yeah. Oh god.
So,
baby.
you guys are fresh at a battle scene. 1 second. Let me.
I feel like that
What do you
rap
see?
was my tightest one yet.
That was pretty tight.
Turtle
That was pretty good.
lines. It had some like holdover lines.
The flow was really on point this time
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting used to that beat too. That's my shit.
Dare I say it, Aaron's bars are at 100% capacity.
Let's see. All right. So what do you guys see on your screen right now?
The aftermath
Actually,
from last week.
Yeah. The
Oh wait, shit. That's
Yeah,
the
I
number.
see.
Did we have
Eric
another
as a
team?
beetle.
Yeah, my beetle. I'm
Properly-
now.
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
going.
properly explain in the rap that Hobbs nearly died in the process of saving us because he fell through the hole and landed on the wraith. Is he okay? Have we stabilized him?
Yeah, he's not quite dead, but
His name is Hobbs, but he has the durability of a Daniel Stern from Home Alone. Cheers.
but he's like, boss, we found out some information.
Somebody heal this man!
I guess I could walk over. How bad is he doing? Can I use my
I'll heal. Yeah.
gloves on him? I can use the healer's gloves once a day. Go over and touch him.
Okay.
So,
I mean, we're gonna have to sleep in this goddamn sewer again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's cool. I think you probably won't get messed with. One of you, who's gonna keep watch?
Well, first, before we rest, I'm gonna hit myself with 2 soothes. The first one doing what's that say?
and I could burst heal us all together.
Yeah, that would be. I'm assuming that's a good idea for everybody.
Yeah.
What the fuck is my HP at?
15 and then 11, so that's up 26.
Yeah, I'm not doing horribly, but if you do some burst heals that we could just circle around you, that would be great.
Yeah, everybody gather up round.
Kev's gonna go right over to Todd and just sit like this.
Yeah, I would actually like to latch onto one of the pumpkin titties.
Mm-hmm.
Just suckle.
Yes, and I will be going, googie, leche.
All right, so I did 2 heightened soothes.
Kev has an ahego face on.
2, 7, 10, plus another 17. 58. That's good. I maxed out at 66. And then, did you heal Hobbs? Eric?
I hit Hobbs with the healer's gloves, so he was 2d plus 7, which ended up. Oh, you rolled your. I gotta roll the healing for Hobbs.
Are you doing a healing burst for everyone too?
Well, how fucked up is Ben?
I have 60 hit points, so I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I could just use extra.
Yeah. No, we should all listen.
My hit points. I have 38 out of 68.
How the fuck do I
Okay.
have more hit points than Aaron?
Who needs it? I can heal. It sounds like Aaron needs more healing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to help, help a monk out.
Yeah. Let me hit you with, I'll hit you with a soothe as well.
So Hobbs gets plus 13,
Awesome.
and then I burst healed. I don't know what the burst heal rules are, but I rolled. It looks like nothing on it right now, so I got to roll.
Tommy, is that 12 for
That's for
Gaijin?
you. Yeah, it's for Gaijin.
yes. Now he's back up to 50. That's nice.
What is that burst heal?
I don't know. I was just hoping Dorian would tell.
Sitting there with my loot like, oh.
Oh, burst heal is 1d8.
This song sounds like it may be our Final Fantasy.
Because that's what it's from.
There are a lot of sequels for a game called Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
Well, it's actually when they made Hinobu Sakaguchi or whatever, the producer of the game was like, they were like, "Hey guys, if this game doesn't sell, that's it." And so that's why they called it Final Fantasy, and then it sold like very well.
You guys all get +7.
All right,
Oh, 7 more. Awesome.
7 more. Okay, and then we're gonna sleep in this sewer, right?
We already have once. We slept there before we battled the Wraith.
Yeah, I'm just saying post Wraith we might also sleep.
Yeah, we gotta sleep.
We gotta sleep again.
This place is a literal shithole.
Yeah.
I would like to do a big spoon check on Hobbs.
I guess is that diplomacy?
Yeah.
Diplomacy.
Yeah, right.
Guys, I'm thinking in a couple more levels. I'm thinking about taking a dip into sorcerer.
Okay.
I have access to another school of magic.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's a feat that will grant you something like that.
There is, but it doesn't. It's not as in depth as what I'd want it to be.
Okay.
But if I take sorcerer, then I get bloodline spells. I get. Yeah, but I'm gonna definitely once I get to the point where my inspire courage is a +3, which is like level 9, then I'm gonna dip. Just imagine that in a plane, you guys get +3 to hit, +3 to attack.
That'd be pretty ridiculous. There's also some other once we get over that
So
hump.
what does sleeping do for your hit points?
That's all your level plus your
You
con
get
bonus.
your con bonus plus your level.
Oh, and we're level 6 now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm up to 60 the next. The rest
Yeah, I'm in the low 50s. I'm good. I'm not.
I got full hit points now.
I got stuff I
Alright,
can
nice.
dodge and shit.
I'm close enough.
Arson dudes.
I can't remember the last time I've been at full hit points.
That's
Real
a
life.
yeah, right.
So Hobbs and Daisy are like, "Hey, boss, you down there? We found some stuff out. We think you might want to know."
Well, what's good?
Well, I mean, can we get up there? So you're not yelling it through a hole. How about they come down?
No, well, why are they coming down here? This sucks.
Oh yeah, I guess.
This is a death sentence. Down here sucks. Just shout through the hole. Unless, do you guys have a rope so we can maybe get out of here at some point?
Oh yeah, we did bring a rope.
Awesome.
You want the rope?
Well, tie it to a tree first. Did you tie it to something first? Don't just drop a rope down here. This isn't run on some Laurel and Hardy shit, okay?
Daisy says, "I told you."
Yes, Mrs. Kit Ramsey. That's why you're Mrs. Kit Ramsey.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love her for her brains.
Yeah. No, and she does give them.
So.
Should we climb up out of the sewer on a rope?
Well, we still have sewer business to do, but you know what? You should frankly, he is too sweet for the sewers.
What sewer business do we have?
I tied the rope around his neck, and I'm like, "All right, go pull him up."
I believe we've solved all of our sewer-related missions.
Yeah.
That's fucking sewer then.
We took care of Max Loot, and we solved, or at least we sort of revealed the dead body of the.
Oh, sorry, we found that guy's corpse. So
Yeah, I'd like to get out of this sewer and go to like some kind of babbling brook so that we could get in the water, take our shirts off, and maybe have the song like "Here I Go Again on My Own," and then I'm gonna whip my hair back.
Nice.
Hey, but Brian, don't we have 2 chests we still haven't opened over here?
Oh no! One of them had a dead body in it, and then the other one, I think,
Had a wraith
in it. So no, we opened the boxes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there are graves here. We could.
I'm sure that's a good idea.
Briefly say to Lana Windows, like, look, sorry about your uncle. I know that's something you were worried you might discover here, and now you've confirmed it. You mentioned you had a theory that you weren't ready to talk to us about in more detail. Do you want to say anything else to us about that? This is a safe space.
It's a safe sewer.
No judgment here.
It's great we found him dead in a coffin and in a collapsed graveyard.
Says, before she says that, she looks at Hobbs and Shaw, and she asks them, "Was my hunch correct?" And they say, "Unfortunately, it was." And he says that, "All right, so we did some digging, right? And we found out, with the sliding of a proper coin and sexual favors on the account of Daisy here, that right around the time the Lord of Belforge made his journey back, a man disappeared by the name of Reverend Bloodgut."
What?
Reverend what now?
Bloodgut.
He might want to get himself a colonoscopy, just in case.
He says, Reverend Bloodgut is a priest of Asmodeus, as well as a notorious spy for House Thrune, the ruling class. He's apparently very good at what he does, but he's eccentric, and he insists on, whenever he infiltrates a place, on having his altar shipped there ahead of time so that he can give thanks to Asmodeus. It's like a kind of tacky affair with golden tassels and stuff like that.
Wait, what? Say more about Asmodeus. That's a place?
That's a guy.
No, Asmodeus is a deity.
Oh, okay.
Asmodeus is the hell.
Okay. So he worships Asmodeus. He's a spy. He's a spy, but he worships Asmodeus.
Yes. His devotion to him is fanatical. So he always carries this altar wherever he goes when he goes traveling.
Interesting.
Is this a, what would you call it?
Wait, say a little bit more about the way that altar is decorated.
Golden tassels with some red velvet or something like that.
Like our very first
yes, exactly. Let me draw our attention back to the very first quarantine zone we found ourselves in at the beginning of this season in Belforge. We found there was some kind of beast and some bear traps, but then we found some golden tassel and some red fabric as part of something that was maybe had been devoured by the beast. Do you guys remember?
That sounds vaguely familiar, yeah.
Yeah, because they threw it out the window, but we couldn't find where it was, and it looks like it's been him all this time.
Yes.
Some would even say that conclusion might be 0.1.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, sure. Some might say that.
Yeah, well, not everybody.
This Reverend Blutgut is a spy who worships the demon Asmodeus.
I don't know why we've never rolled better on Hero.
No, that actually is true. Yeah, that is true. That's a good point.
I mean, sometimes you do.
Yeah. Just not lately. I feel like they're all shit lately.
Yeah.
So we interrupted Hobbs and Lana Windows. They were talking about this Reverend Blutgut, and they were saying that he's a spy. He worships the demon Asmodeus, and he has something to do with the uncle, the sort of reincarnated replicant of the uncle. What do they know about
we
that?
We think he is the uncle.
Oh,
okay, I see.
But not really. We think
so
that
he's shifted
taken
his
the body.
shape.
Okay.
Yeah, he's apparently very good at disguise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
he currently looks like Dana Carvey, but as the turtle guy from Master of Disguise.
So Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. It's also have to fight Grammy Num Nums.
Am I not turtly enough for the Senate Majority Leader?
literally going town to town telling them how no one's getting a stimulus check in this pandemic.
Now, you'll remember that there was word that this Lord of Belforge, was going to be returning to town, and that he had some new strange agenda where he was going to destroy some kind of a temple or have some sort of a new temple rebuilt.
All right.
Just use Belforge as like the new seat of the, the power of Asmodeus. Maybe he's going to call Asmodeus to descend or to ascend up through some sort of portal that he's building for it in Belforge. And he's got in that whole quarantine with the red fever is part of the ruse.
He says, and Hobbs says, there's one other thing that you guys should know. You've attracted attention. So word out on the street is that they've sent the elite squad after you guys. You can't go back out on the street.
You have to live in the sewers?
Oh,
No.
Cowabunga it is!
He says,
Can we roll craft to see if we can dress Gaijin up to look like our rat/master?
Yeah, actually, shit. Because I kept fighting taking like levels in disguise feats, and I am now kicking myself because I love disguises.
so he says, so bad news. You've sort of been framed for something.
What?
And the guard is looking for all of you in the street. So what Shaw and I have decided to do is plan a little heist as a distraction, and that should allow you guys to escape safely. But you want to take the woods. The roads are not safe for you right now. Not until you get back to Belforge.
I know how O.J. Simpson feels.
And Daisy's like, I'll distract him with my muffins and me feminine wiles.
Oh, please put those titties away.
Yeah. They do
She
level
scoops
pussy
them off
here.
the ground.
Oh, man. Imagine young.
Yeah, no, it's like... I'd like to roll to give birth to a hand.
Oh, man.
She says, I'm the temptress of the group.
No, you certainly are! You've obviously tempted Kit Ramsey here.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't take much. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, bite my lip. Tail's
Now
twitching.
we're like in a sewer that's underneath a major metropolitan area of Cheliax.
Yes.
The city of, I forget what it's called. Igorian. How far away is the woods from here? What do we have to do to get safely to the woods? You say you're going to make a distraction, Hobbs?
Yeah, we've got a heist scheduled. It's not a particularly, it's not genius, but it is going to create a lot of noise and create a distraction. And so it should be safe enough for you to get to the woods when the guards all rush our way.
Will Lana Windows be coming with us?
She says, I'll catch up with you. There's something I have to take care of first.
All right. You're welcome, by the way, Lana.
Yeah.
She says, I know who set my uncle up. I'll murder him and catch up with you all.
All right, peace out then.
You're murdering. Hey, don't forget to burn stuff on the way out. Otherwise, nothing.
Hey, if you think you can take down this shadowy mastermind demon worshiper by yourself, that's cool. I'm just saying, that sounds like a lot of work.
Also,
I'm not talking about him.
Arson dude tattoo. You're part of the gang now.
Yeah, we branded you while you were sleeping.
We got to jump you in now.
I'll just start beating the crap out of him.
You better say the name of 10 cereals.
So Hobbs and Shaw are going to create a distraction for us. What is the? Will we know when the distraction happens?
Actually, also, tell me your plan before you do it, boys.
There's a celebration coming up in about a month.
A month?
Yeah, just hear us out.
Festival of the Masks?
No, that's in Andoran. But this involves fireworks, and we know where they keep them.
Oh, I see.
Oh, so you're just gonna set up all the fireworks.
Right.
Oh! Okay, well, just be safe, and know that if anything happens to you, I would die.
Also, Hobbs, what time is the finale gonna be? Because sometimes I have to go to the bathroom, and I want to know.
Yeah, you're gonna sync it up to any music.
When's the distraction happening?
All right.
Here, boys. I wrote you this song. It's called "Distraction." Look over here.
Hey!
Look at us. Don't look over there.
Hobbs, at any time, if you feel like just peeling yourself off the ground instead of looking like the chalk outline of a dead person.
By the way, before I forget, Aaron gets a hero point.
Yay!
Woo!
That's good, 'cause I believe I spent both of them last episode.
Guys, we've been framed for something we didn't commit. This must be how the Jews felt in.
I thought you were going to say the A-Team. The A-Team film.
A-Team, Jews in the Holocaust, same difference.
I didn't say Gina Serrano.
Brain for a crime we didn't commit.
My favorite part of the A-Team is when BA would be like, I ain't going to no concentration camp.
Murdoch would give him a glass of milk.
I ain't hiding in no attic.
Oh.
Oh,
So-
man, I ain't drinking no blue milk, Frank.
So I guess we stand
what I
by
wanna-
then.
Yes.
And wait for this distraction. Anything?
And we
useful
want to,
can
and
do
you guys,
while we're waiting.
have spent the night, correct?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, we slept.
hear
You're
me
gonna
out.
sleep?
Should we steal? Could we maybe steal some of the clothes off these dead bodies to make fun costumes?
Sure, if you want to.
I'm gonna have to say, do you guys want to take any of these dead bodies' clothes and make fun costumes so we can sneak out?
Well, I do see two Avrays that we could abre. Let's rob these graves.
Oh yeah. Let's at least yes. Can we? Yeah. I guess while this is happening, we do want to rob graves.
I walk over with me and my pumpkin titties and everything, and I just pick up one pair of glasses and put them on. I'm like, I'm ready to hit the streets, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Wraith's
And
cloak.
we're all like Todd? Todd?
I know, it's crazy, right? My name is Rod. Other Flower Dome.
Just, I'm coming out.
Rod, other flowerdom? Is that what you said? Couldn't possibly be him.
These are gourds now.
Let's see. So first, give me a perception check.
I'm very perceptive. Let me do this.
All right.
Do it. You got this.
Yeah, you got this, buddy.
I got a strong perception.
Here we
I'm
go.
always good at seeing things. My mom always told me. My mom called it The Shining.
What a shitty power.
Look, I'm not saying the book's bad. The book's great. It's a masterpiece.
Shit.
Okay.
It's a
Now,
28 perception, listeners. A very strong perception from our friend Todd Chrysanthemum.
hey, the book's all right.
Didn't
like
Stephen King not
Looks
like
good,
The
man.
Shining
Oh
too?
no, he hates the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe he was onto something. You know?
Why don't you do more
Go.
cocaine?
Watch Dr. Sleep at this point.
It's fine.
Dude, I'm looking forward to watching Doctor Sleep because
Yeah, probably-
anything could be better than that movie.
So
Jesus Christ. This bothers me more than the pedophilia.
Oh.
A pedophile who doesn't like it.
Hold the fuck up!
I'm a pedophile. The music just plays on, and I don't like The Shining.
Yeah, no, that actually is. Yeah.
So Eric,
Yeah.
you find a ring amongst the graves.
Ooh.
Oh.
You just ran.
The cock ring. You're wearing it like.
Well, someone had a very thick finger.
Can you detect magic on this thing?
Sure, baby. Let me take a look at this, and I'll play Detect Magic.
Oh yeah, you will.
Yeah. Listen to this.
It's just on a. It's on a different.
Hold your fingies up. Let me look at you.
Oh,
It is magic.
Oh.
Yeah.
nice.
Good news. Good news. It's magic. Bad.
We don't know what it
No
is.
idea what.
Put it with the rest
It's
of
of the evocation
Kit's magic
school.
stuff.
It's what?
It's of the evocation school.
Oh, that
Oh,
means
okay.
yeah. Put that on. Means you can evoke things.
Can I slide it over one of my viney things?
Oh, wait, sorry. I read that wrong.
Uh-oh.
It's not evocation, it's necromancy.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh.
Hold me closer, necromancer. All right, so I know it's a necromancy ring, and I don't know what it does. And it sounds
Hey,
dangerous.
try to talk with one of these dead
Yeah,
guys.
we got a lot of necro.
And I'm gonna throw the ring on and see what happens.
Investigate a dead body.
You find that your equivalent of hands feel cold and glow blue faintly.
Oh.
Royalty ring.
I'm just gonna whisper, put it on your pumpkin dick. Or
I call
If
it
you wanna-
the
oh,
dead stranger.
Somebody with Arcana can give me a roll to help identify.
Oh, yes.
I have a cult.
I actually have Arcana. I'm actually pretty good in Arcana.
All right.
22?
Nice.
22
Nice.
Arcana roll.
The ring has 3 charges.
Okay.
It's a ring of vampiric touch.
Oh. So I would tell Todd that it's a ring of vampiric touch.
Oh, does that mean I can suck the life force out of people and use it for my own pumpkin pleasures?
I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah, you do damage to them and it heals you.
I like
Hey,
this.
can we see what this necklace I put on does?
Can I go over to Kev and just touch him once with it real quick?
No, you can only use it 3 times.
I'm just. Oh.
Yeah, hey, Flarn, roll some Arcana rolls and help Kit figure out what the rest of
Yeah, let's take a look at that. 21.
21.
All right.
Okay. As you go to examine the necklace around Kit Ramsey's neck, the chain starts to get tighter.
I whisper harder daddy at it.
What? Why are his pants getting shorter?
Kit,
Yeah.
give me a fortitude save.
God damn it.
Didn't we have another season where someone had a spiked collar that choked their neck?
That was Eric.
That was hysteric, but that wasn't in the game.
It was a spiked collar and a mullet.
Real life Eric.
21.
Every time I wore that choker, I never.
Okay, you're fine.
Oh.
You might want to take that necklace off.
Nah. It looks cool.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I will take the necklace off.
Oh, come
Give
on,
me a
man.
fortitude save.
You've
Oh,
changed,
no.
bro.
See, every time you try and touch the okay, 40. I will
24.
not touch the necklace again. I think you're just gonna wear that necklace for the rest of your life and not
Yeah.
touch it.
24,
All right.
what happens? Am I...
Got to go back to your necklace wearing roots.
Oh, when people see you out wearing it, everyone knows you're easy.
It's a choker.
Yeah.
It tells them, I do anal.
For the 24, you're good.
Okay, so I took it off.
No.
No?
It's on there. And it's not coming off. Don't touch it again.
Every time
Aaron,
you go,
motto of my life.
To remove it, it gets tight around your throat, cutting off your air supply.
All right.
Here,
let's
I
leave
made.
it.
I put, here, did you guys see what I named my ring?
Nice.
Oh, Count Dracula. Nice.
Now, I do have one other magic item on me.
Okay.
I believe it was a ruby ring worth 30 gold, symbol of the no. Oh, no.
No, that's just,
Okay.
it's just worth a pretty penny. You spend the night, and then you hear.
Another night we spent? Or just
No, this is the first night.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's the fireworks, Arson Dude. Time for us to make a quick break for the woods.
Hey, look over here. Look over there.
As I wake up, I'm like, is this the finale? God damn it!
All right,
so-
which way to the woods?
So Daisy is lurking behind to show you. So what I'm gonna need is a stealth roll from everyone, and I'm gonna average it out.
Oh wait, I still have
Nice.
wait, hold on. I still have the Silent Allies feat.
Okay.
And with that, pretty much, I'm just rolling down on my fucking feeds page. But yeah, Silent Allies, I can just make one stealth roll when I'm sneaking with allies, and then like my roll counts for everybody's roll.
That works. This is the perfect situation.
Hold on. Then what I will also do is I will cast Inspire Competence.
Nice.
All right,
to
cool.
aid in his role.
Great teamwork, Arson Dude.
Dude, it's like we've played.
I know, right? We have gotten both better and worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my performance roll helps to aid. I'm like, ooh.
I'm gonna use a hero point on my stealth roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, I'm using a hero point on that. All right, 25.
And then I'm going to assist with a performance roll. Now remember, guys, I have a base of 17 for performance.
right. And a 20.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have a base 14 on stealth. I rolled a 2 on my first one, so yeah.
All right. Well, you needed an average of 20.
Nice.
That's good.
Above that.
So you make it out to the part. As you make your way out of the city, you see guards rushing here and there. There's a commotion. As you pass through the outer walls of Agorian, you see the roads are being inhabited by Hell Knights.
Oh.
And they're
like, sick, bro. No, I give him fist bumps. No, wait, I'm hidden.
Guys, use the word heck, please.
We are the Heck Knights. So you finally make it to the woods, and a relatively secluded part of the woods. Who will make this roll? Who volunteers to make this roll?
What do we have?
What's the
Let's
roll
roll
for?
here at 8:15 p.m. How far are you?
Love it.
I can just set up what happens.
Okay, all right.
Well, what are we
What
rolling?
are we rolling for?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, what are we
True.
rolling?
Is it athletics? Then Kev's on the case.
I
Yeah.
kind of want Dorian to just old country, no country for old men is you must you just have to roll.
It is perception.
I
Who
see.
has the highest perception?
I got a fucking 10, so I know I'm not the highest.
I have 11.
I have a 12.
Perception.
I'm the perception guy. Let me do it.
I have a
Well,
12.
hold on. What's
in
your perception?
14.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
They can.
Oh,
critical.
Jane.
All right.
Critical perception.
34. Big old critical
All right.
green.
So, just barely in the brush, it's sort of getting to be like nighttime, but not quite.
Some might call it twilight.
What did I say? Nighttime's the right time for creeping.
I like how Todd was like, Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight.
You see, just barely made out ahead of you, a single black and red robed figure.
Ooh.
I lean in. I go, guys, black.
He said, he finds you and he smiles and he brandishes a claw-like hand that erupts into flames.
Oh,
my God.
I guess he sees us.
He was
He
going to
seems
try to
friendly.
get the jump on you, but
The only one I see right now, because that guy looks familiar. Token.
he is wearing robes that on the front have a red pentagram enclosed in a circle,
metal.
which is
Yeah.
the symbol of Asmodeus.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad it wasn't Vegeta in front of the ocean. That's how you know it was a real badass.
Well, hello, fellow Satanists.
He's wearing airbrush robes.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
embroidered.
You want to call it here?
Yeah, I can call it here.
Okay.
It's-
Just finishing my notes here. Symbol of Asmodeus. All right. Listeners, the arson dudes have managed to sneak their way out of the Cheliac city of Irgawathalathahan, and now they're in the woods, avoiding the Hell Knights that are patrolling the streets as they try to make their way back to, what is it called? Azkaban? No. Alderaan? No.
Andoran?
Almas. Andoran.
Almost.
And here at this clearing in the woods, they are presented by a horrible-looking character with this claw-like hand that erupts into flame. He wears the symbol of Asmodeus. He does not look like a friendly type. What will their encounter be like? Will they make friends? Or will they do combat? Find out next time on the next exciting episode of Laughfinder.
All right, guys. If you are listening to this, then I've already recorded my special. If you're watching it, I record my special this Sunday at Arlington Cinema's Draft House. Showtime at 6:30. Tickets are still available. And Saturday, if you don't feel like driving all the way out to Virginia, Saturday I will be at some place that Wendy has. I hope she's not watching. Fucking
She ain't watching.
some place in Dundalk.
Yeah.
Look on my Facebook page.
It ain't
It's
Wednesday.
there. It's there. It's there. All right, but other than that, what do you got, Brian?
I don't know. Just watch that fucking video, put on YouTube, go watch the other shit. Go listen to some Me and Walt the Skullbase. It's a good show. And Tommy is on
How
it.
can they find you on YouTube, Brian?
Oh, well, you know what? You just go and you just like search for Brian Preston on YouTube, and then I think my channel will come up for Brian Preston Comedy, etc., etc. You can watch that video. Go watch the streams on Mondays. We're playing fucking Wolfenstein Cyberpilot. It's actually a pretty good game. I don't have any other shit this week aside from game night, but you know what? Most importantly, though, go see Tommy in person at the Arlington, Virginia Cinema Draft House, etc., 6:30. Go to that taping. Make it huge. Make it big. Make it special. But this is our boy, and he deserves it. He deserves to have the best taping we can have in a viral pandemic. My Blue Force Ghost will be there, disapproving in the back.
Are you playing the Wolfenstein? Is that what you said?
I'm playing. Yeah, there's like a fucking Wolfenstein VR game that came out.
Yeah,
like a
you
year ago.
pilot like this Puma,
You pilot the Puma, and then you also pilot a drone.
Oh, okay.
So I'm playing that right now because... Oh, also, yeah, it's interesting because a bunch... Man, you know what? Frankly, if you want to watch me not know how technology works for 20 minutes, go watch last night's episode because it's a lot of the... If you come to just watch me get frustrated, there's a lot of that.
What do you got coming up, Eric?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Well, a couple things on my calendar here. Next week, I have a dentist appointment on Tuesday.
Nice.
March 1st is apparently the first day of Women's History Month, which I didn't know. Yes,
I don't think that's real.
It's
Yes,
like,
I did an entire YouTube series on Women's History Month.
see, it is March.
What about Here's my prediction. Eric's going to go to the dentist. They're going to open up his mouth, take a look in. They're going to be like, you're going to need to have a colonoscopy.
Well, duh. I mean, I've seen dentists I've been going to for years. That was man outside of 7-Eleven. So, and I'm not going to change. But no, real show for real is March 11th. Anson Pontius put together Save Our Stages show. Me and Tommy will all be there. We'll have something special along with a bunch of other really talented comics. So come and check that shit out. And as always, join more of the laughs on the Quality Time podcast. There's a banger up right now in Wishmaster, which is
oh my gosh!
And it is. I'm very impressed with these 2 Wishmaster episodes that are coming out this week and next. So it's up. Part 1 is up right now. Check it out.
Awesome. All right, and Ben, what do you got coming up, bud?
As usual, 98 Rock Morning Show. Subscribe to our Patreon. I'm going to have a new podcast coming out called the High Quality Double Time, where I just critique famously bad film The Shining.
You piece of shit.
And I'm just waiting for Jeremy's avails, and then I'm going to have that booked.
Jesus.
Do that.
You could call your podcast The Whining.
Yeah, because that's all Shelley Duvall does. Aaron gets it. You're a guest. You're a guest, Aaron.
God damn it. I swear to God.
You could probably get Stephen King to come on that podcast.
I bet.
You probably could.
I bet.
Aaron, what do you got coming up?
Let's see. Tonight at midnight, the 4th episode in the 6-episode series Sparrow's Point, an American Steel story, drops. This episode focuses on the story of the pioneering generation of women who took jobs in the mill and the horrible sexism that they encountered and what it was like for them to break down that barrier. That and a chiropractor appointment.
Nice.
And I think
a quick question about the mill. Is that where the term MILF came from?
I neglected to ask that question.
You should be like, hey, that's real interesting, Dame. Let me ask you something, sweet.
Now listen here, Broad.
No, it's a mill I would like to have sex with.
Have you been to the chiropractor before?
Yeah, well, I hadn't really until like last week, and I've gone like every day since last week.
Jesus, what's wrong with your back?
Yeah,
I'm old. There are a couple of vertebrae that have very little disc left between them.
Now, at the chiropractor, when you leave there, do you like? I imagine they don't have like a masseuse there, but do you leave there feeling like you stand better?
Yes, it's like the satisfaction of cracking your knuckles.
Yeah.
It's like having an expert in cracking knuckles do that to your spine.
Yeah,
I
want that.
I got adjusted one time. Well, my buddy is a great chiropractor. Shout out to Nick DeMichael if you're ever in the Southern Maryland area. But he adjusted me on the house once when I played rugby, and he cracked things that I didn't know could crack. Like, have you ever had like the top of your head cracked?
What?
I didn't know that. I haven't asked for that.
The very top part of your like vertebrae that like enters the back of the cranium right there. Yeah, that thing got popped, and I thought I'd never felt anything like it. It was great.
And I've never felt anything again.
That's real problems with my toes since then. That Mr. Bean.
And lastly, Dorian, what do you got to plug, bud?
Just once again, the show with Anthony Oates on the 28th.
Hell yeah.
At the Arlington Draft House. And that's it.
All right. Well, guys, as always, may all your hits be critical, may your strength be tried and true, may all your fails be minimal, but nothing lower than a 2. Join us tomorrow as our guest will be Drew Landry. Boy comedian
man.
Drew Landry.
I'm going to verbally abuse the fuck out of Drew.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I can't.
All right.